Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Next up is the Hasbro Marvel Legends series Spider-Man No Way Home Wave, the Armadillo Build-A-Figure. Here we have Morlun, one of the Inheritors, the lead Inheritor. Finally we get this character in figure form. I think it's one that a lot of people have wanted because of the Spider-Verse storyline and everything like that. So I am pretty excited about this guy. He looks awesome. I love the silver vest on there. Really pops and stands out. Looks really good. So this figure was teased a while ago by Ryan Ting where he showed off one of the hands. Myself included, a lot of folks thought it was going to be an animated series Morbius because the Venom, the animated series Venom figure was kind of announced. So that's where I kind of let it. And then several others had come out and saying, you know, it's probably Morlun. Look at the hand. The design is going to be the exact same. And they were right. So Morlun is here. We'll get right to it. We have like a comic animated Spider-Man logo there at the bottom, Spider logo at the top. It says Armadillo's Build-A-Figure on the corner. Side artwork of Morlun looking really, really good. Back of the package, we get that same look at Morlun. The bio reads, "From the darkness, the vampire Morlun hunts Spider-Man in an effort to slay the superhero and feed on his power." So Morlun feeds on spider totems, so like Peter Parker and everything. That's actually how we got Cindy Moon, Silk, as she was locked away to prevent Morlun from being able to get to her. So that is really cool. So we'll show how Morlun looks with Silk and Spider-Man coming up. Before I get into the review, I found this wave at Walmart while I was down in Southern California. But basically, most of California, this wave has started hitting at Walmart. It is officially street dated for October 1st. However, Walmart doesn't typically put in register blocks. And then GameStop has shipped out some of the figures, not the whole wave, I don't believe. And then Entertainment Earth has processed some orders and stuff. So they're making their way out there, so give it some time. You guys should be able to get it. But in the meantime, I do have some pre-order links in the video description below. So let's get right to it. Let's take them out of the box. Okay, here we have the Morlun figure out of the package, and he is really cool. There's actually a lot more new stuff going on with this figure than I actually had originally thought. I thought we were essentially going to be getting a repackaged Sebastian Shaw from like the Hellfire Club, but there's actually a lot of differences in this figure. For one, the jacket vest combo is completely different. It is brand new. It is not the same as the Hellfire Club guys. The lower body is the same suited body from like the young Nick Fury figure, so that is good. We don't get that shit one from the old suited body, so thank God for that. The arm cuffs I thought were going to be reused as well, but as you can see here with this frilly shirt on Sebastian Shaw, we don't get that. So these cuffs are new as well, so the arms are going to be the same. So it is different. Now the torso piece as well, so here Morlun's got that blue ascot there. The Sebastian Shaw figure uses like the suited body without a tie up underneath, so the torso is different. So new jacket, new torso, new sleeve or arm cuffs, and so hey, not bad. You know, yes, it's the suited body up underneath with the lower body, but it's just more new than I was expecting. That's all that, you know, the point that I'm trying to make there. But along with this figure, like Sebastian Shaw, it's going to be very limited because of this jacket vest combo, it being a rubber piece and overlay over the figure. You're not going to get any of the articulation from the ab crunch whatsoever, so it is limited in that sense. So first, before we look at the articulation, let's take a closer look at some of the things with the figure. Like first off is the right arm to the Armadillo Build-A-Figure, looking very detailed and very cool. We're going to throw this off to the side and take a look at all the Build-A-Figure pieces together as we build Armadillo. Morlun does come with an additional interchangeable head sculpt. This one looks a little bit more menacing, whereas the one that's on the package, on the figure out of the package, just kind of has like a smiling look to it. That looks pretty good. I kind of like the way the hair looks. It just comes down like that. It's kind of creepy looking the way they did it, right? But that looks pretty good. When we do a close-up, I'll show you the head sculpt on the figure. But yeah, let's take a closer look now. Okay, so here is an up-close look at Morlun. So this is the head sculpt out of the package. You can see he's got a little bit of a smile to him. Looks pretty good. That blue ascot underneath with that red gem with a little bit of silver paint around it, which looks really good. I love the silver of the vest. It kind of gives it that shiny silk look to it. Really like the way it came out. Again, the jacket, the coattails of the jacket, a little bit of paint even on the back right there. These cuffs are kind of a different color from the sleeve, kind of helps get it to stand out, and then the buttons we get a little bit of silver paint on there, so that is pretty cool. Looking at the hands, we have the inside there painted red and that looks pretty good. Same with the other side. Would have been nice to get some interchangeable hands, maybe some fists, but these are the only hands that we get. And then again, it's just the regular suited body, younger Nick Fury body from the waist down. Nothing else going on there, but it looks pretty good. Now to swap out the heads, we're going to pop this one off. It pops off pretty easily. Looks like they share probably the same hair mold, but it's just the the difference in the expression, as you can see. Popping this head on there, and this one's a little bit tighter. So here we have them again, a lot more menacing. I don't like this one as much, but it does look good, and it's nice to get some options. It actually looks really great from the side profile, but straight on looks kind of goofy to me. But yeah, side profile looks really nice. You guys let me know down in the comments below which of these two do you like more. I kind of like the smiling one a little bit more. But yeah, that look right there, that's an awesome look. Alright, let's check out his articulation. Okay, so no matter which head sculpt you have on a Morlun, his neck articulation is going to be a little limited. So he can actually only look down that much. He's not going to look up whatsoever because of his really long hair. You get some of that rotation in there, but it's not going to go over the shoulders, so you can't do a full rotation. There's pretty much no pivot going on in there as well. The shoulder you can get to go out, for the most part, straight out. It's a little drooped down. Part of that is the jacket kind of comes up, and I can't really force it too much over. You get a full rotation at that shoulder, upper bicep swivel. You get a double jointed elbow like so, wrists swivel, and they do hinge. The ab, again, you can't really use the ab, but you can get him that much forward and then really not back because the jacket also gets in the way of that. We have a waist swivel in there. Legs go out that far apart. He can kick forward that high, not a whole lot actually. Back very little. Upper thigh cut in there. You get a double jointed knee like so. No calf swivel or anything, but we do have that ankle ball in there that will give you the swivel at the ankle. Foot hinges down a fair amount. We get maybe some hinge up, not a whole lot. Ankle pivot, peg holes at the bottom of the feet, closer to the toes on this suited body setup. Okay, now let's see Morlun next to Spider-Man and Silk. Okay, here we have Morlun with Silk and Spider-Man, and the three of them look pretty good together. I'd love to see more of the Inheritors, particularly Karn, because he kind of turned to the good side and became the Master Weaver and aided like the Web Warriors, which was a team of other Spider people like Spider-Gwen, Spider-Ham was in it, Spider-Man India. Who else? Scarlet Spider-Kane made it appearances towards the end of that run, I believe. It was actually a pretty good read, so I'd love to get Karn specifically. I guess he'd be semi-similar. I think the coat would be a little bit different, and then he has that helmet mask thing that he always wears. But I'd love to get Karn. You guys let me know down in the comments below. Do you want more Inheritors, or are we good with just Morlun? Since he was first introduced years and years earlier, prior to the Inheritors, excuse me. Prior to the Inheritors coming in the Amazing Spider-Man run, which was not that long ago. It was only a few years ago, maybe 5 years ago now. But yeah, I would like to see more. You guys let me know down in the comments below if you would as well. Now, I know I don't do a whole lot of head sculpts, and I'm trying to think if you want to build additional Inheritors, or if you wanted kind of a different look for Morlun, you can kind of do this. The problem is the color of this jacket really gets in the way with the hair, so it doesn't sit on there, and then obviously skin tones aren't going to match. The neck is hidden because of this, I don't know what you would call this frilly piece. Is that the same as an ascot? I really don't know, but it kind of fits on there, kind of doesn't. Okay, and here is the Armadillo Build-A-Figure wave so far, the figures that I have reviewed. The only one left is Shriek, and it is rounding out to be a pretty damn good wave. The weak link for me is actually going to be the J. Jonah Jameson figure, only because I don't think it was one that was super necessary. It's cool to have. I hate the legs on that figure. The head sculpts are really nice, but it's just one that I don't feel was super necessary. And in all honesty, the other figures kind of really I like more than the J. Jonah Jameson figure. So that's not a knock on the character, that's not a knock on the figure, it's just I like the other ones a lot more than the J. Jonah Jameson figure. But you guys let me know down in the comments below what you think of, what are your thoughts on this wave so far. Okay, there's my review of Morlun. You guys let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of this figure? Which Inheritors would you like to see? Obviously, it's always preferred to get all of them, but what is the next Inheritor figure that you would like to see? Me personally, it's Karn. I think Morlun was obviously the right choice for the first Inheritor figure to come out. Whether the others do even come out, I don't know, but I think this is a solid entry one that a lot of folks really want. So I'm very happy with it. You guys let me know down in the comments below, again, your thoughts on this figure. If you guys liked the video, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you for watching.